About to go outside. On my way outside, going outside just to go outside. When I go outside to get some air, some sunlight, vitamin D, or I'm going to get some food. It's nothing. I don't go outside to go see people unless it's a girl, and I only want to see her face most of the time. Right now, I just be trying to keep to myself. But when I go outside, these people, my mom, people got mostly my mom be having people orchestrated outside to get information, especially if I'm quiet about what I'm doing and how I'm moving. She got people outside just to get information out of me that pretend to be my friend, just to get some information on what I'm doing for her, and her little secret cult group can actually plot and try to block whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? So that's the cold-blooded part. And I be like, and I tell people like, what the hell? It be obvious, and it's just too for my dad too. Don't let my mom and my dad both in different coats. I think my dad is a Muslim cult and my mom attached to Mexicans and shit. And that's what's been watching me, and Asian people, So you got different races out here watching your boy like a mug. Yeah, they been caught. They been caught overcharging me and shit. They like to with the Arabs, they like to make the kids overcharge me for it. The kids won't look like a crime or something like that. So that's their favorite move right there. And they started overcharging me because my mom told them to do that shit from the Southside Market. That's what I remember going on the Southside Market. Fat Muhammad used to overcharge me. It looked like she was picking up the change when she was smoking cigarettes, and I was paying for her cigarettes. That's what it looked like at the time. So cops know about it. I don't think some of them is in on it and they don't want to get caught for being in on it. People get paid off from lawyers to doctors and shit just to convince people I'm crazy and shit like that on paper, say I'm crazy or something like that. It didn't went that far, man. But I be outside all the time. I just don't go outside to see people. It's like, I'll be outside all the time, man. I just don't go outside to see nobody. I just go outside to see outside. That's what I go outside for. And like I said, most people be outside around here for the smokers and shit like that to reply what the hell I'm doing and evil eye my shit. Some of them really work for my family and shit. They really get hired. And to come on this side to spy, send negative energy, report shit that I got going on. So that's the most annoying shit. So I've been on that mode, just saying what's up and bye. Like, hey, bye. I don't got time for conversations with these smokers. What the fuck we gonna talk about? I used to be the one to bring the conversation, always positive person, but that's all who be outside. I don't see beautiful girls outside like that. If they go outside, they in and out. They not just hanging out. I don't see beautiful girls just hanging out on this side of town. I don't blame them. There's too many damn smokers and shit outside. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's been some snaky shit going on around. I can't wait to get a phone. I think that's what's going on. People trying to block me from going to get a phone and shit like that. So people know I don't got a phone. So right now you will see the most awkwardest people that don't mess with me come outside and just show me they got a phone in my face. I'd be like, nigga, I don't even care that you got a phone and I don't got a phone. There's not no jealousy in my blood for people to go out their way and do that shit. Y'all know why I got a phone. You's a bitch ass nigga. That's why you get to have a phone. I'm the real nigga. That's why they don't want me to have a phone. Your bitch ass. That's how I really feel about it. Like, nigga, you ain't got no coats after you part of the coat probably with your little bitch ass. You need a group. That don't make no sense. All the muscles and you need a group. Or all your race and you still need a group. Who you is, you still need a group for protection. See? That's why we look like people like, man, I think you ain't got nobody that's worried about your stupid ass. You ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at people with muscles like, I think you a piece of shit. Even though you got muscles, you still a piece of shit. Nobody worried about your ass. You probably can't even read a book with your muscle having ass and ignorant. I don't mean to talk shit, but they be orchestrated outside to actually try to make me feel uncomfortable. But I don't give a fuck if they there or not. You can be there or be not there. I'm gonna feel the same goddamn way of anybody the coach send outside. If they there or not there, I'm just gonna feel the same way if I see them, if I don't see them. So that's why I just make sure I get stronger mentally when it comes down to this shit. They don't want me to not give a fuck because then I talk shit and tell them why they there. You ain't got shit else to do in life. That's why you sitting there. You finally got something to do with yourself, huh? No, you didn't have a reason to talk shit. This is how I look at my family. Like, y'all motherfuckers lucky I'm on some different type of time because I cuss you bitches out every day and talk shit about you. I talk about them all the time, but I don't do it where I don't give a fuck. if I was to talk about them for real, they'll feel that shit. Because I talk so much that I pump myself up and fuck their ass up. For sure, for sure. They lucky. They lucky because they pieces of shit for sure. Like they really, my family's got pieces of shit all over them, and they like to convince people they not a piece of shit. That's their whole job. That's the whole move, the mask they put on. I gotta go outside and make sure people know I ain't a piece of shit. Like, I be like, they know I know, so they just don't give a fuck. And I ain't gonna never change my thought process of that shit. That's what you showed, that's the picture you painted. You can't paint a new picture with me. So yeah, if it's like that, you gotta know. If they know that I know that piece of shit, they don't know that I know that I know. So the best thing to do is just get rid of me, and people won't know that they're a piece of shit compared to me. They think that being compared to me will make them look like a piece of shit. No, what they do to try to be better than me and make them a piece of shit, they'll go all out and do the most craziest shit ever just to compete with somebody that's their blood. You know what I mean? On some weird shit, weird ass shit. That's what make them a piece of shit. The desperateness of the motherfucker. When I'm outside, I'm about to go outside right now. I'm waiting on my shit to try. I think somebody unplugged my shit. The second time I thought I plugged it up and didn't plug up. And I'm like, okay, somebody must not want me to move like that. That's what shit be like. I should start putting the bike in the room for I won't have no type of conscience of somebody messing with my shit, because anybody come to that door in this house is against me. That's how I look at it. Anybody that's associated with my mom is helping my mom go against me, because that's all she plotted to do. So, that's all she own. When you go around her, you're gonna be on that shit too eventually. So anybody that come in this house is against me. I don't give a damn who it is. Nobody come to that door for me unless they come to get a phone or something. That's what recently I had somebody come to get their phone that I found that they lost, being a good Samaritan. But nobody come to that door for me. I make sure I don't have no company. Especially, why would I want to bring company? If I bring somebody around me, I want them to be at peace. And if I'm not at peace where I'm at, why the hell would I bring somebody here? That's why I really don't have girl company like that. If I have girl company, I'm trying to sneak them in and sneak them out. But I tried that, and they last time I did that, the girl, it was a setup, and she stole my phone. My mom kicked her out so motherfucking fast just for the girl could steal my phone. Like, so yeah, the only girl company I had was against me. She was on my mom's side the whole time. That's why she was allowed to even be here. We'd be at peace and shit. I don't want to bring my son around here. Like, if I get my son, I want to be able to, if anybody try to mess with my son, I want to be able to take him home when I want to. Not have to ask nobody. I don't want to ask nobody to go get my son either. Fuck that. My son been without me for a long time, and ain't nobody asked or seen or cared about my motherfucking son but me. And that's what the fuck the real life of it is, So, and I know that I don't give a damn about nobody in my family, all your kids like that. The kids I care about, but I know you'll use your kids to turn some shit against me with your little evil ass. That's why I don't fuck with family, man. My family is toe up. They sacrifice their kids to make you look like a bad person if they had to. So I keep my distance away from people. But I'm outside. I be solo, but you should know why. After all the shit I just said, you should know why I be solo. It be orchestrated shit outside. Stockton City, man, is full of maggots, and I fuck with birds, and birds eat maggots. Same shit, new maggots, But in my position, there's some new shit going on with the same fucking maggots. You know what I mean? So, we doing what we got to do. I love talking to AI. AI, that's a crazy thing to have. It's one of the smartest things to talk to and agree with everything your ass is saying about what the hell going on with your family, people. Like, yeah, you don't be playing with me, AI. Am I right about this shit? Yeah, you right on point with it. You took you explained it very well. I'm just like, yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. There's people around me orchestrated to make me feel like I'm saying the wrong shit. They gonna disagree with me on purpose because they end on this shit. So it's just like, imagine going outside and complaining about a situation you're in. They already know what's going on. They already know. They trying to act like they're surprised and then act like what you're doing is wrong. So I just be like, man, I just keep this shit to myself. Fuck that. Oh, we got an AI though. We can talk to AI about this shit. Artificial intelligence. Some people know what I be talking about, but not everybody. I got to go out my way to find these type of people, and I don't get that far with the e-bike I got. That thing died so fast. They give me the short end of the stick on purpose the short end of the stick on purpose, and I still make some shit happen and to form them to being jealous and envy and shit like that. So I'm my own one though. I was trying to get me a phone today, but since my thing didn't charge up like it is, I think I might have to wait till tomorrow. But I'm still gonna try to go do it anyways. You know, that's the whole thing right there. My phones get stolen by family members, people that they know that they're trying to set me up to steal phones. So me trying to get a phone, don't you think they'd do whatever they could to stop me from getting a phone? You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I be like, yeah, my shit ain't charged. They throw some spell work my way to try to throw me off. It's all type of shit they do because they done stole so many damn phones. They don't want me to have a phone off me not getting recognition or getting recognized by people off the lies they told. It won't add up. The stuff I can do on camera or people get to know who I am on camera, it'll make them look more fucked up because they said I was crazy and shit like that just to be able to take money and shit like that. So yeah, I want them to suffer. Fuck that. If they got to go to jail for stealing some money, that's what the fuck my money at that. That's because I've been through some shit, man. Some poor ass shit. I've been through some shit, and motherfuckers could have helped me, but they knew I didn't care that they didn't help me. But if they had my money where I could help my motherfucking self, I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker go to jail, mama, daddy, sister, brother. I don't give a damn about none of that because they knew I was struggling and they could have helped some shit out. And they purposely wanted me to struggle. So if it's got to do with them taking my money and I was struggling at the same time, I kind of want to whoop their ass. Fuck the jail time. They should be scared of me or whooping their motherfucking ass. Bitch, I was over here struggling around crackheads and shit. And you knew I had some money the whole time, bitch. You ignorant ass bitches. Like, who the fuck is y'all? Retarded motherfuckers? Yeah, they very evil like that. Like, that's my family. If they got to do something with money, they'll take anybody out just to get it. The evil motherfuckers. So I really isolated myself from family. Like, I'm trying to stay isolated. I got me a new number. And they didn't have my old number any got. And I'm deleting people off my social media that I don't like as family members that's connected to family. I'm deleting all you motherfuckers. Because if you want not to be deleted, send me a message. You fuck with family too. And know that they evil like that. I fuck with you all day, but if I don't know that, to me, you on the evil side. You fucking with them doing evil shit. So I'm not really trying to associate with people around my family like that no more. There's a lot of secrets, and I don't think I can get the truth from people. So I rather just go about it and go with the professional way, rather than get the police involved and lawyers and shit. Because I don't like these. The honest, I get lied to too much to think that anything they say now would be a truthful situation. You know what I mean? You done been dishonest this whole damn time. Nobody believe in shit you say no more. Basically, so I'm on that type of time with them. You know, I don't even want to hear it. You know? Yeah, talk to the lawyer. She said, I don't want to hear what he even said. But what she said, I don't give a damn. Fuck that. They guilty or not. Shit, let's get this shit rolling. You know, too much shit been going on. Too much motherfuckers been trying to make sure I don't get out there at all for me to be like, no, you suspicious like a motherfucker. You done did some shit. You don't want me to get nothing. You keep taking my phones and shit. No, you done did some shit. Fuck this. Nobody listening to shit you say. I don't feel sorry for none of you motherfuckers. But I'm clock, man. I'm clock. Clock it. Shine the clock. One of those days, about to go outside and see some of these goofballs trying to copycat some shit out here about your boy. So many copycats I done seen. Let me say this. My family look for people that look like me. Because I do look like a lot of people. I always get that. Hey, don't he look like, what's your name, cousin? My cousin. Always get that. So they go and get people that look like me and try to help, like, to go to court for me and shit like that, do all that type of shit. They be trying to frame the shit out of me, man. Identity theft going on. I be looking at my sister like, you a foul motherfucker. You's a jealous, foul motherfucker. I should have known when I seen your ass in high school on that bullshit that you was gonna be on that bullshit regardless. I'm gone, man. It's time to get up out of here. Yeah, it's time. It's about that time.